Welcome to the lovely island of Tobago and its Acts 25 television network, and we are here again in Tobago to bring you something relevant in the sporting discipline. And we have two gentlemen here, one from Tobago, one from Texas, but both share something in common, the game of football. And I would like to introduce, first of all, Michael Hitchcock from Texas. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be speaking to you here in Tobago. The last time we chat was in Trinidad.
That's right.
So maybe the next time I speak to you might be in Texas.
I look forward to hosting you.
Right. And I have the coach of Phoenix FC, Terry Williams. Terry, it's a pleasure and an honor to chat with you again.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, we are here this evening to speak about football. And Hitch, may I call you Hitch?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You want to share with us your purpose of this visit to Tobago?
Yeah, we're honored to be doing business in paradise, and we left 20 degrees and ice in Dallas, Texas, to come here to explore an opportunity to partner with what we happen to think is a tremendous club that's doing so many great things for local footballers, and we believe has the potential to do great things, not just here in Tobago, but throughout the Caribbean and potentially around the world. And we have a very simple fundamental philosophy that the game of football is getting bigger and bigger, and the world's getting smaller and smaller, and that provides a crossroads of opportunity. And so we own 50% of a team in England, we own a team in the United States, and we hope to become partners on a team in Tobago.
When you look at Tobago, from your standpoint, what really attracted you to decide that, okay, I want to take a chance and get involved?
Yeah, part of it comes down to just a gut feeling that there's something very special here, and with additional infrastructure, with professional management, has the potential to do so much more. And it really, at the end of the day, it's about the people. And we had the pleasure of meeting Terry and his staff many years ago, and so this has been something that has been an ongoing conversation for a while now. And you've got incredibly talented football management that are passionate about developing players and believe in what the game can do to help this community realize its potential. And those are things that really strike a chord with us. And we just, you look at an island the size of Tobago that has developed so many great footballers. Obviously, Dwight York is one that everyone's familiar with, but there are many, many others. And we feel that there's probably many others as good as Dwight who didn't make it. And our job is to come in and develop a partnership to ensure that we provide access and opportunity. And usually when a footballer doesn't make it, that's the primary reason. And it's one global marketplace right now. And so through social media, through new media, through all the things that are happening around the world, a player in Tobago, there's no reason that they shouldn't have the same opportunity that a player in England has to be able to play at the highest level.
Okay. Should this merge come together, what are the benefits for the local footballer in Tobago? What can one young person look towards, if this merger should come together?
Yeah, I'll start with on a local level, as we're going to bring in professional management and additional resources to help with infrastructure. And you've got incredibly talented, passionate people here who have done amazing things with this club. But we feel, it's like an iceberg. It's, the tip of the ice is all we're seeing right now. Much more of it's below the water. And so our job is going to be to put together a strategic plan to develop a strong management team that combines the resources that we have in the United States and England to work with the resources that are here to try to develop the top club in the Caribbean. And so with that, it's going to provide opportunities for local players to realize their potential here. But on a global stage, through our relationships of owning a team in the U.S. and owning a team in England, is for players here that earn the opportunity, that are ready, it's not going to be a matter of going on a trial through an agent. It's going to be using the existing pipeline of the sister clubs that are a part of this global network, that players are going to have an opportunity to play in England and to be able to play in the United States.
Yeah. Terry, the last time when I did the interview here with you, you were so humble. I remember asking you a question, that should you get an offer, for somebody to come in and assist in the academy, you were quick to reply, you will welcome that.
Yes.
Now, things seems to be happening as you sit here. What's your gut feeling? How are you feeling right now?
I could tell you from where I'm sitting, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't know how soon, but between now and the end of the next month, we're definitely going to be partner with this company. Okay? we're here working on what we call in the trenches over the years, and you want some help for infrastructure, for development, for the players and everything. And Mr. Michael come by with some opportunities that we are willing to take with both hands.
Yeah.
It would be all good for youngsters who really love football, they really want to make a career out of it. The sky's the limit, you know.
Because you have been with Phoenix for a number of years. You have, as you said, in the trenches, you know, you have coached players who have developed into top quality players who left the club, went on to other pro league clubs. You receive no financial rewards, you know, and you are still here, you didn't give up. When I came here, you were there with the kids, you were out there. When you look back now at your struggles, you know, some people say sometimes you must struggle in life to get ahead. You seem to be quite contented, you know, now that, you know, you can sit back now and see Phoenix FC Academy grow to the academy that may be one of the better academies in Trinidad and Tobago, even of the Caribbean.
Well, it's a struggle in the real sense of the word, but I had great passion and joy coaching these youngsters. It's what I like to do. Yeah? It's what I like to do. And if an opportunity comes that we could do better, you know, we would appreciate it. If it didn't come, I would continue. You know, that's my life, football. It's from deep from my heart. I played for Trinidad and Tobago, and I know the joy of being in another country and playing as a youngster. And I want that so much for other kids, you know. Dwight York was here. He went. Congratulations to him. He made a good impression for us. So let's see what the other people always ask. Tell you what the next Dwight York look like. Now is the chance that we can see, you know. Dwight York move out from this environment, and I think that helped his career. And the same thing we hoping, you know, that some kids move from here and go other places and help develop. And we hope that the merge is such good that they can bring the expertise in, because we have definitely some shortcomings here, especially in management and infrastructure and so on, and we welcome that.
You see that's the part I admire with you. You don't try to hide or to shield. You know that there are shortcomings.
Of course.
And you said that to me last time. You welcome somebody who could come and take. Hitch, when you look at this venue that we have behind us here, right? You are in the market of taking things and making it into success. Again, I'm using the word when the merger takes place. What can the people of Tobago get out of this facility here and football? Not just the facility, but we're talking the sport of football.
Yeah, I mean, our goal and vision would be to create a club that everyone in the community can be proud of. And, you know, that starts with facilities. When you've got an incredible canvas here to be able to build something, we think that can be very, very special and can become the pride of all of Tobago. And so, you know, for us, you know, we're going to bring some innovative ideas that, you know, in today's day and age, there's no reason that a club like Phoenix FC can't be branded as well as Manchester City. With technology, you have that ability to develop that global brand. And while, you know, there's no false pretenses, we don't pretend to have the budgets of a Manchester City. The reality is that there are people around the world that would love to know what's going on with a great club like Phoenix. And so our job is not only to create a great sense of pride here in the community, but to also to share the great things that the club is doing with football fans all over the world.
How is this going to work? You're all in Texas, Phoenix here. I'm sure that you're going to have a system where the coaching of the players will have to take a certain direction. How is that going to merge? Are you going to be sending coaches? Are you going to be sending coaches from Phoenix to more experience abroad? How is that going to work out?
I think the greatest benefit to everyone involved in this on all sides of the partnership in England, in the U.S., and here in Tobago is going to be benefiting from those synergies. And so an opportunity to bring, you know, coaches from England and from the U.S. here to Tobago, and to bring, you know, coaches from Tobago to the U.S. and England is going to benefit everyone involved, and to share best practices of what's working in other parts of the world, to take those best practices and adapt them to the culture, and to each individual market is going to benefit everyone involved. And so, it's not a matter of just, the club in Tobago benefiting from the U.S. and England. The clubs in England are going to benefit from Tobago as well.
Yeah.
And so, through once again, the symbiotic relationship that we're going to be able to create there, not just for players, but for executives in the front office and to, young students in the area that, their dream would be to work in sports management, to be able to have those opportunities to gain experience in the U.S. and England and intern for their club here in their hometown. It goes beyond just what goes on the pitch, which is obviously the keystone to this, but it's going to be a very, very comprehensive relationship that we're going to look at how do we use the strengths of all the individual organizations to help everyone realize the potential that they have.
At the end of the day, what would you like Phoenix FC to be?
For me, we would love to be an important part of the local community, just like it is today, but provide even greater opportunities for local players and for local students to give the passionate football fans of Tobago a club to be able to come out and support in their own backyard and provide a great game day experience similar to what you would find at Major League sports events around the world, but also start to be recognized globally for a great club that's doing incredible things. And I think both of those can be accomplished with the right strategic plan and most importantly with the right people sitting around the table. And so, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Terry and his staff. I mean, that's our philosophy is, good people, good plan, good execution. We know we can create a good plan to accomplish great things. We know we can execute that plan. But if you don't have the good people, none of this works. And so this is truly going to be a partnership in every sense of the word, and working together and developing that strategic plan for where this club's going to go and how it's going to get there, and staying committed to what has made this club great, which is the community, and just trying to bring in additional resources to enhance that.
Okay. Is the partnership already together, or there are still little things that you'll have to still discuss or details to be,
In principle, we're all interested in moving forward. Part of the purpose of this trip is working through those details. So to define timelines and roles, and it's a major undertaking, to do something like this. But everyone's committed to it because of the incredible upside and benefits that it has for everyone involved, including the players, that play on the fields behind us.
Okay. Now, football is your life. Football is your business. You're in Tobago. Are we to see you maybe in Trinidad one day or other Caribbean islands?
I think time will tell with that. Like anything, we're focused on, how do we build the best possible club with Phoenix here. What that means as far as the growth of this club, we'll see. And, we'll need to be adaptable, whether, this is something that could be expanded to other islands throughout the Caribbean, or if this truly becomes the hub that becomes the magnet for top players around the Caribbean who want to come to Tobago and play their football for Terry and for this incredible club. We don't know. That's the beautiful thing about this is together we're going to be building something pretty special. What I can tell you is you can't build a house until you have a foundation.
Definitely.
Terry has built an incredible foundation. Now we're going to figure out how big and beautiful is this house going to become. But at the end of the day, there's no cracks in the foundation, and that's the key to a good starting point in a partnership like this.
Okay. Terry, when you spoke about you will welcome help. Now help has come, right? When you look ahead, what is your dream, or what would you like at the end of the day to accomplish at Phoenix FC?
I would like to see the general public of Tobago have an opportunity to buy into the whole merge between us and come and support Phoenix. They would be advertised globally, but your own in Tobago. I mean, here is not you can't see that people here are crazy in supporting football. They prefer to buy a Man U shirt or an Arsenal shirt, something like that. We want to offer something locally, through Phoenix, merchandising, shirts and so on, and we hope to see the result on the pitch and the success of our young players going here and there and people coming. This is what it's my dream to see,
Okay. Just before I let you go, the last time I spoke to you, since then so much has happened with your company. You have a team in the North, in the 4th Division. You bought a team in England. Tell us a bit about what has been happening to you all since the last time.
Yeah, we've evolved from just a consulting and sports management company to a technology company. We built technology products for sports teams, including a cloud-based player marketing system, which allows you to market players just as professionally as Real Madrid does from Tobago, and just by logging onto the Wi-Fi and using the cloud network. And so we've really grown quite a bit, and fortunately, thank goodness for our success, it's put us in a position to be able to invest and buy teams. And so the vision has always been to own teams and to create a global network of clubs that once again has that mutually beneficial symbiotic relationship in every direction. We just recently announced that with some NBA guys, National Basketball Association guys, we're launching a professional futsal league in the U.S. that we're partners with, and for us that's huge because we feel there's an incredible opportunity to market futsal in the United States right now, and we obviously have incredible facilities and arenas to be able to do that. So it's an exciting time for this company, and we know Trinidad and Tobago quite well. It's probably my favorite place on earth besides home, and jokingly call it my home away from home. And we're excited to do business in paradise. And fortunately, we've found a great partner in Terry, and we'll be moving forward, and we'll be here more often.
How have your last couple of days, outside of all the meetings and the busy schedule in Tobago, how has that been?
It's always an incredible place to visit. The people are amazing. Can't beat the weather, obviously. You've got the nicest ocean you can find.
Well, I was saying when we left Trinidad, we haven't seen rain for months, and there was quite a downpour today. Yeah. But the sun is back out.
Yeah. No, I mean, I left ice to come to this, so I'll take a little rain any day. But it's always an incredible place to visit, and we look forward to doing business here.
Yeah. Any closing comments?
Well, I'll just close with, we're appreciative of Terry having the vision and foresight to see the value in a partnership like this. In a lot of cases, for someone who's built something like Terry and his staff have, sometimes it's tough to open yourself up to a partnership. And I think it's a credit to Terry and his vision for what he wants this club to become, to see the value in that. And it takes time. I mean, we've been working on this for years now, and we're excited that we're finally at the finish line / starting line to get going. And we want to build something that everyone here in Tobago can be proud of, and we think collectively as a team we can do that.
Okay, Terry, any closing comments?
Just excited to close the deal. I'm really excited to close the deal. No more. We still have to coach football. We still have to find our talent in Tobago and so on. But now we can feel a little bit more comfortable.
Do it in a more relaxed atmosphere.
There is the infrastructure would be in place now for total development. Parents often tell their kids, don't fight with football. You ain't going anywhere with that and so on and things. And we want to change that. We want to create something that the kids are welcome. Girls, boys, continue to play football and be rewarded.
Okay. But will we see an upgrade of the facilities anyway, the venue?
Yes, the upgrade of the facility totally depends on Tobago House of Assembly. They have already a model that they're going to do some changes and so on. And we just wish that aspect of it happen sooner than later, We can't wait to see it, even if it means we might have to give up playing for a season or whatever here. We would like definitely to see it.
Well, Mike, it was indeed a pleasure.
Thank you, appreciate it.
We're glad that you can come and bring some life back into football in Tobago, because everything is in Trinidad right now.
Yeah.
Tobago has been producing good footballers, but you hardly hear of them. You hardly see a Tobagonian on a national team, which I feel is very disrespectful in many ways, because many a time they have the scouting for players for the national team. You don't hear any screening in Tobago. Yeah. And again, I know that from your reputation, something good is going to happen, and we really thank you for it.
Thank you. Appreciate the coverage.
Yeah. Thanks again,
Terry,
for coming.
I really respect you. I really congratulate you for what you have been doing. Right? You withstood the test. I mean, all the things that happen around you, and it shows you that it's a passion that you have. Yeah. Right? And that's what we need in football. Yeah. And the merger, what I'm seeing here now, is it's coming together, the business aspect, because football teams do not look at a football club as a business entity, and it is. And that is the reason why we go to games and we don't see a team, drawing any gate receipts or any large crowds, because they look at it as it's a football club, but it's a business, and you have to run the club as a business in order to get revenue.
Yeah.
So again, we want to thank you very much.
I want to thank Tobago General Assembly. A gentleman called Tom something from England. Ronald Koo, my assistant, for believing in me, believing in the direction that we're going. And yeah, I just want to say publicly thanks to these people who,
Assisted you.
over the years, through thick and thin, they supported us, and we look to see this fruit, this beautiful fruit bear from this situation.
It's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Definitely
Yeah.
going to happen.
Everything takes time.
Yeah. I think the time, I should say, the time has passed, because I know this gentleman now for 5 years or so now. We've been talking on phone, WhatsApp, and wherever media for over 5 years to bring this to today. Today, not today, last night, we have decided that the game football is bigger than me, the club is bigger than me.
Definitely.
It's nothing about me.
Yeah.
It's all about the development of our children in Tobago.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Well said.
It's going on.
Well, gentlemen, again, it was indeed a pleasure.
Great, thank
And
you.
we hope to see great things. And I will be following what is happening here in Tobago with Phoenix FC as I continue, doing my interviews with you all.
Great, thank you. Appreciate the coverage.
Okay, thanks.
Well, viewers, you have come to the end of this interview here in Tobago. Actually, we are on Bonaccord Recreation Ground, the ground that is earmarked to be transformed into something greater than what you are seeing behind us here now, something that will enhance the lives of young footballers, and maybe sooner than later we will have some more Dwight Yorks coming out of Tobago. So I was chatting with Mike Hitchcock and Terry Williams, both of them, as I said before, two gentlemen from different parts of the world, but share the same vision of football. So we thank you, and we hope that you can stay locked on to Access Television Network as we continue bringing you something relevant in the sport.